I do want to thank our sponsors before we jump into this. First of all, the Podcast Marathon was sponsored by Advanced TV Herstory. If you'd like a coaster, they're free. It's a great podcast. She was here earlier. Cynthia did an awesome job. Check it out. Rate reviewer. Give her some love there. Advanced TV Herstory. Also, thank you to Geeks A Go-Go for supporting us. www.geeksagogo.com. Keep up with the latest geek news, reviews, cosplay, gaming. That's what they cover. They're awesome. They're kind of a co-deal with what Chris and I do, which is called Geeking Out, where we post the different geek events that are going on. We're all intermingled, and they sponsored. Here are the sponsors for today beyond that, people that donated things for us to raffle off and that. We have Otherworld Theater Company. We'll be giving away some tickets soon for a show there. Tom's Comics here in Elgin. Toad Hall in Rockford. Around the Corner Candy in Dundee. Tango Comics. Mama Lee's Popcorn right here in Elgin. Tango Comics is a publisher from here. Martini Room right there. Stick around because we have some gift certificates for Martini Room so you can finish out here and go down there and finish out the party. Ben Torres, who was interviewed earlier. Wizard World, we have some tickets for that. Laugh Out Loud Inc., we have tickets for a comedy club. Terror in the Isles. Blue Box Cafe, never heard of it. Rediscover Records, down there. Entertainment Earth, they gave us some toys. Elgin Public House, which we're raffling off now. Underground Retrocade in Dundee. No, I'm not done, Martha. Side Street Studios, right there. Chicago Comics, Chicago that way. This Week in Geek Podcast, this way. And Funky Rooster. And then one I can't tell you about because they said don't tell us. But we're going to be raffling off their game. It has something to do with cards and humanity. That's all I'm going to say.
So, well, thank you first of all to SMG for doing this podcast marathon. This is really cool. Colin and myself, we started Tunes for a Minute back in February. But it was just we wanted to invite artists out and then just jam with them and come up with a 1-minute tune. So that was the whole idea, and we started doing that, which then turned into a podcast. So this is what we're calling the tune creation portion of the podcast. Essentially, we get together with an artist, Dan Alcantara, for today, and we come up with a 1-minute tune. Right now, we've got probably like 20 minutes to do that, so we're going to get right to it. And this is all natural. So whatever happens, happens. Let's see. Something here, Dan. Let's see. Yeah. Hit me with something. That's so let's let's talk closer though. Remember. All right. Hang on, my guitar goes down a little bit. Oh, that's. So while he does that, so we're having a little guitar problem here, but hey, that's what happens. Let's keep jamming that. Thank you. All on the up. There you go. There it is. There it is. So then we can go back to the, yeah, and then drop. Yeah, and then carry it back. To go two times through and then.
What we could do is, maybe start off low, just like the band.
Yeah.
And we'll do like a 2-time climb with a fake, a small crescendo back to an even drop. And then
All right, so yeah, so nobody can hear you, but that's the. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So right now, if you just noticed that, no, you're good. So if you just noticed, basically, we kind of found a sort of structure to it that I think we all liked. So we're gonna try to get that again because essentially what we're going for is an A section and a B section. And once we have an A and a B, that'll be about a minute going between the two sections. So.
this will probably it's a little different than we're used to setting up. What we'll probably do is instead of there's an A section, almost like the B section is a crescendo, so this is more like exercise and
Yeah,
crescendo.
and just to feel it. Yeah. Okay. So let's try it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's like the intro again. Yeah. And then we could build for the next. That would be a minute. That would be about a minute. So we got to nail. I'm sorry. What was that, Colin? Please repeat what you just asked.
We just do one build the first time through for the.
Oh, instead of going back to like an intro piece.
Instead of going to the 2 climbs, instead of doing 2 climbs, we just do 1 climb.
Okay.
And the second time through, we do the bigger climb.
I gotcha.
So we'll get into that climb really quick,
Okay.
right? And then
So you mean after the intro?
after the
So intro, climb,
intro climb,
back down. So we'll figure something out. So go with the flow. Here, this is the fun part. So we've got a little bit of a structure. So now the whole idea is take the structure we do have and go somewhere different with it, right? So which at that point we'll have probably 40 seconds, I'm going to guess, after the intro with that. So let's do the intro, build up, break it down, and then go somewhere different from the breaking it down. All right? And don't mess up. 1, 2, 3. Take the lead there, really go crazy, yeah. So you'll get a full 2 progressions to do some stuff, and then here we can start building it back up. And then look, we got 20 seconds. We got 20 seconds to go crazy. That's about it. Okay, so now we need a. So, what are you feeling? What are you feeling? Go for it. Really get in there. I think we did it. No, we got to figure. Let's.
I think that's good. We'll just, as long as we cue each other on the climb, we'll be good. So we'll do the same way. We'll bring it down and slowly build it up. When we see 44 seconds or 40 seconds, we'll hit that climb.
Jay's got the timer, but he left us. That's how we operate. There goes our team, out of nowhere.
Bring it down and fade out like that, and if you get those harmonics, that'd be pretty dope.
All right. So then I would say when we come back down, that's your time to shine. So we'll go through 2 progressions.
I will do my best not to disappoint you.
And you'll feel it help start coming up underneath and build just a drone, and then we'll cue it.
It'll be great. All right, so here we go. We're gonna give this another shot. Here we go. Listen, this is take 4. Let's say take man. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go another 2. Yeah, it would have been the second time. That was my bad.
I came in early on the first one. So
Okay.
You want me to start the time with your count? Or you want me to start the time on
Start the timer with the count. With the count. All right. So go ahead.
here's what I'm thinking. Come in, same way, come in a little bit slower. I'll come in quicker, wait, and then we'll build up. When you drop out, I'm just going to be open as you start flying around. And I'll start climbing whatever we're going to like this. Get the eye contact going.
See, that's key. There is the eye contact. Exactly. Yeah. So a little slice of information for everyone, for all the listeners. Musicians, if they're not looking at each other, they're usually not playing with that person. They're gone. All right. 1, 2, 3. and then we'd be over there. So that would be nice. Go for it. Go for it.
So here's what we'll do. Instead of doing it when we drop out after that first time, do that. And then I'll come in with the build, and then we'll hit the second turnaround. That's
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try it. Let's try it. All right. Ready? One, two. No, you can't hit the drums. It's recording everything from before, right now. Hit stop. Or whatever. What are you asking? Oh, okay. All right. We're gonna. So we're waiting for our audio to start recording again. So 1 second. Yeah. Thank you, Pro Tools. Brought to you by. This break is brought to you by. Rediscover Records. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's do this. All right, we're recording. This is it then. It's either this one or one other, but that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Build. Yeah. That was almost it. That was almost it. Thank you for clapping. That's almost the minute, though. I think we're one more take, and that's the one. Oh, really? Okay. Cool.
So then when we come down at that last time, when I go right into your ending. At that point, we're going to be like 5 seconds out, or maybe a couple measures out. So go right into that ending.
Yeah. Ready? Yes, sir. All right. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Let's do that again. That was my bad. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Now. Two, three, four. And that's a tune for a minute right there. Yeah. I think we might have gone over. So tune for a minute and a second, but we can fix that in post, so don't worry about it. You could just leave. Let's do another take then. So, all right. 1, 2, 3. we were over.
Yeah, we can do one more thing. I'm giving you a minute here. Okay. You can watch up here. We got to
So yeah, basically with the second we went one and then did the second one, it's got to be
Yeah, just the one. All right, last take. This is it. It's now or never. One, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's pretty much the first part of the show. But just so you know, for those of you here, for those of you listening, the whole idea is to build community within the music, local music industries. So if you know musicians that would be into this kind of thing, have them hit us up, Tunes for a Minute. But the whole idea is we just want to come together and do music. So. Amen. So thank you, Dan Alcantara, for coming out. This is officially the 20th Tunes for a Minute. So thank you.
Make sure you follow us on Facebook, and make sure you follow us on Twitter, and make sure you follow us, follow Blue Box Cafe on Facebook and Twitter, and follow us on Instagram, because we will have announcements about next year's marathon that we're already planning. We also have events coming up. We have a Microcon coming up November 11th. We have Star Wars Night coming in December. We have stuff. That's good enough. So this is the follow-up to Tunes in a Minute. The follow-up. They were here earlier. They made up a song. It was freaking cool. I loved it. This is the follow-up. Hey, here you go, boys.
all right.
Does it matter which one? Test, mic test. No, I guess that works.
They're all on.
All right.
Chick.
Well, yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for having us out, Rob. So Tunes for a Minute. Essentially, I started this a long time ago. I started this back in February, and the whole idea is we focus on the artists. We focus on musicians, and we want to give them content, community, and opportunity. So the way we go about doing that is inviting an artist into one of our locations, and we just make up a song on the spot. So we did that here earlier with Dan Alcantara.
Hi.
This is co-host Colin Ryan.
That's me.
I am Jason Perez. So this section of our podcast is after the tune creation, so not as much fun as when we're playing, but basically we want to talk, what I want to ask you, Dan, first and foremost is, how many kids do you have?
I have 4 kids.
4 kids. And this year you've put out 2 demos, right?
3.
3 demos?
3 technically, yeah.
3 technically, okay.
It's a total of 4 songs, so it's...
Okay. 3. We'll stick with 3. So you've had 3 demos. But what blows my mind is how you find the time to do that. Like what with 4 kids, and how do you squeeze in creative time?
I don't. Yeah. No, what I usually do is wait until I just make the most of the time that I'm at home and they're not.
Yeah.
Basically,
okay.
so
okay.
If there's a night where I'm a little bit sick, but they can go to do something, and I'm just sick enough to stay home, then that's when I get stuff done.
Do you fake being sick a lot?
I do not fake being sick. I'm sick right now.
Oh, there you go. Put
It
the
might
mic
be
a little-
tuberculosis. I don't know for sure.
Oh boy. and then we never got invited back. But that's because it's crazy because, being musicians, it's interesting that, when I practice or sit down to create, right at about an hour, I actually get productive. The first hour is kind of just throwaway.
Right when I have to go.
Yeah, exactly. Right when, okay, my time's up. So it's always blown my mind, like time management and how you squeeze creativity into that. But it starts with the fact that you've got to love it.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to want to do music more than anything else if it's going to take away from the most important things of your life. So what is it about music that attracts you to doing that?
It's sort of something that because I've been playing guitar for over 15 years now, so it's just. Is this on? Oh, there we are.
There we go.
Having played guitar for over 15 years, it's just having a foundation of practicing. It's just become something that I sort of sit down and do if I don't have anything else to do.
Yeah, for sure.
This is actually kind of a pitch towards Jason's wife, so that she knows that he can pursue music full time and still
That is
do other
true.
things.
I do use musicians that have kids as an excuse to continue being a musician. So thank you for that. Because my wife would never let me without some sort of proof that it is possible.
And we've done it.
So Dan, have you ever done anything like this? I mean, we've never done a Tunes for a Minute live like this, but the idea of getting together and within a certain time frame having a product, so to speak.
This I've never done before.
No,
Nothing like this.
Did you have fun? How'd you
I did,
feel?
yeah.
Yeah.
It went a lot faster than I thought it would.
Yeah, it did.
And
Well, usually
Yeah,
we
it
have
did.
like an hour or 2 hours to like put something together for a minute. Today we had to do it in like 14 minutes.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
turned out better than I thought it would too.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't,
Oh, that's. But yeah, I mean, it was. I was a little nervous. I don't know about you guys, but kind of.
never me. I'm
You're never
I'm
nervous. Yeah,
The
right.
best part was when
I
my
love
guitar
on the
fell
fly.
apart.
That was fun. That was
Yeah.
interesting, actually, because like, what do you like? Again, you're right at the front lines. You've got to be able to withstand those things and then keep pushing forward to get that, get that groove.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I think that stuff makes the musician, for sure.
Well, it was kind of cool because we had a little bit of a warm up outside. And I was just like, hey, just start playing.
Which is cheating,
something.
by the way,
Yeah.
mind you. Colin and Dan
It's just an
were
advantage.
warming up outside when this was all supposed to be off the cuff improv. So,
It still
bus,
was.
where's the bus? But what were
What a jerk.
Nothing
Rudely
is nothing is official until Jason starts counting.
Yes.
So-
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
that's when it's
Okay.
official. 1,
And the-
2, 3, 4, go.
Sorry to rudely cut you off, and then your thought's probably gone, isn't it?
Oh, I have no idea what I was going to say whatsoever.
The ultimate vamp. So what is there anything you're working on coming up? I mean, you were here the whole time, so you never left, and
Yeah,
you
I've
said you
been
were doing a
here-
lot of writing.
Yeah.
What was that?
That's
Can
for,
you disclose?
Not yet. That's for a secret project that's coming up.
Secret project. Where would they be able to find the secret project in the secret future that it might come out?
In the secret future,
You can't even say it.
That's not a thing.
it's too secret.
Okay.
Right now. This thing keeps cutting out.
I think. Try that.
Check.
There, use that. Hopefully that doesn't change anything with the stuff. So yeah, what is, I guess, as far as the future goes, how many plans can you really make? What things do you like? What goals do you set?
I try to get at least one song done a quarter.
Okay,
Basically, right now
Interesting way to look
with
at it.
music, that's about as much as I'm.
that's where you're at.
Yeah.
Okay,
I like that.
And,
a quarter,
uh,
one a quarter. That's
one a quarter.
Yeah, it's,
we'd be at a slow pace if we did that. Oh my goodness. But again, I don't have 4 kids, so
Yeah.
our audio engineer Jay Makrachin. I mean, he's not here, but could we actually just give a
Yeah,
round
give it
of
up for
applause to
Jay.
him because
Swiftly.
Jay, from Swiftly Running Records, he came out basically last minute, so that was pretty cool. But he's another father after that, Rob Southgate would be another, guy doing
more proof. Sarah?
yeah,
More proof.
doing what they love, and
He has just as many kids as I do.
yeah, exactly. Oh, Rob,
one.
that's me. Yes. Oh, there. Yeah. Oh, you're just talking about Jay.
Yeah, Jay has just as many kids as I do.
Yeah, Jay does. Yeah, I don't understand how you guys do it. When did it start for you as a musician? When did you decide I want to do this?
Probably around 16.
And you're old, how old now?
16. I'm 28 now.
28. Okay. Yeah. That's a good amount of time. Mm-hmm. How much money? Have you ever thought about how much money you might have spent on musical instruments and lessons and?
All my stuff is cheap, so.
And there is no time money equation going on there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you work it out, I probably invest like about $1 a month at this point.
Really? I need to get on your budget.
Yeah,
that
right?
is awesome. I spend so much money on gas and everything else, but it's such a weird love, That's why doing the Tunes for a Minute so far has been really a good time because you get to meet people and you get to challenge yourself, but you also get to a place where you realize you're sacrificing a lot of other things.
Well, and this was kind of like, it was almost like when we get to have conversations musically and whatnot, this was almost like speed dating here. It was like, okay, pick up your instrument, go. What do you have to say?
Oh my gosh, I've never thought of, the podcast like that, but that's what it is. We're the speed daters. You come in, you see if it works, and you get out, and if it doesn't, then...
Yeah, move to the next table and
sorry,
hit the bell, right?
Bye.
However that works.
That's great. Let's do a story. Give me like the worst live show experience.
Not this one. You have to pick a
Tunes
different one.
Yeah, today's experience cannot be...
Oh, me or you? No, this is not me.
No, you.
Yeah.
Dan.
Me?
Dan.
I don't know. I played a really awkward set one time at there used to be Clearwater Theater. Remember that?
Oh yeah, in Dundee, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing acoustic music at the time, and a friend of mine was in a hardcore band, and they decided to have me play while they were doing their sound check and everything.
Nice.
And so it was a room full of scene kids who were ready to mosh. And there was me with my acoustic guitar.
And your pretty licks.
Yeah.
That is.
Listen to this pretty music. Now let me run into you.
Yeah. What about you, Colin? Give us a.
I would say probably I went to what was it called? The Big Horse Lounge. It was something we had to do like 15 years ago to hit the double door, and the electronics there were awful. And I literally went up to sing into the microphone and was shot back into the drum set. And
oh, you actually got shocked.
Oh yeah, for sure. But and I only missed 4 bars. I'll give myself credit on that. I was back on bar 5.
That's awesome. That is fantastic.
It's better than coffee.
I think now, well, since we're on the subject, it wasn't bad for me. I was at a show that I opened for a band, and my bass player, I won't give any names. I shouldn't have said bass player because it's not
me.
You.
It's not
me. But he decided that the song they were playing, I can't remember which one it was, that he would get up there and start singing with them. So he just got on stage and grabbed a mic and turned it on and started singing. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, what are you doing?
How long ago was this? Because I might know who you're talking about.
Yeah, give us an exact date and venue.
Narrow it down.
Was this Bico time?
No, this wasn't. No, this wasn't that long ago. This was like maybe 4 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
At.
Yeah, just gets on stage, grabs the mic, and decides. What do you do? Let's do that. What do you do? You're a band leader, Dan, and some guy just gets on stage, grabs his mic, grabs one of your mics, and starts singing.
Okay, we have to set up the rules first.
What do you?
Well, can he
no
sing?
rules.
Can't,
that's
okay,
good.
good call.
That's
No,
good.
it's not very good singing.
It's not good singing?
Really drunk.
Drunk singing or not good singing? That's two different things.
Both.
Not
Well,
good at-
let's just do both. Let's throw them all
Drunk
out there.
and not good at singing?
Yeah, took a shirt off and everything. It's just a bad
What's the
situation.
venue?
What's the venue? I think we're missing the point here. Hold on.
No, because you see,
Well, what?
if Yoko Ono is allowed on a stage, then
All right.
I mean,
All right. He got it. He's with you.
Have you
up
ever
to the
seen
man in the
Yoko Ono
back.
perform?
No. Not live anyway.
You should. You should go on YouTube and
Okay.
yeah.
Writing that down. So in the podcast notes, we will have.
He's not writing it down.
No. Thanks, Colin. Oh man, that's
So,
good.
I just found this out because I didn't know you're actually moving.
That's part of the secret project.
Oh, real great, Colin.
Okay. Well,
Thank
we
you.
didn't say where. It's not like we said you're moving to England or anything.
Yeah.
Got him.
It could be Amsterdam. Could be Germany.
It could, yeah,
It could
be.
literally be anywhere.
It could be South America.
It could be Elgin.
It could be Elgin. Welcome to Elgin.
Welcome. Okay, so we can't talk about that either. Dan,
Yeah, we
what do we have you up here for?
I don't know.
What's going on? We got to give them something juicy. Give them something good.
I mean,
the listeners.
I'm just here. I can leave.
Don't do that. Are there any other musicians? I guess we could talk to any other musician. Bring them
All
up.
right. Can we call you Dan?
Can we? We had planned for a Dan. So I guess, are we close on time? I'd imagine so.
What does that mean?
Yeah. Okay. No. You're good. I mean, we can.
I mean, we were supposed to
Get
start
off
5
the
minutes ago.
stage now.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
You let us know. You can throw something at us. And she was looking forward to sitting down.
Is that, you're looking at me like I said it. That's
Yeah.
you, right? That's on you, man. Not me.
I just don't want to face anybody else's eyes out there.
If you guys are done and you want to wrap up, go for it. If you want to do one last thought,
Should we convene? We're going to convene on one last thought.
Okay, should we convene on mic or off mic?
Off mic.
Off mic?
Off
Mike.
mic
Okay.
convene.
All right, cool. So what are we going to be doing?
Let's give it a.
One, two.
What?
That's all we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, and like mic drop, and then we're out.
Should we?
Did we?
Oh, we should have sang this. We should have sang the song, but we
couldn't
could not
figure out how to-
read.
Do we have a name for the song that we came up with today?
The
is-
Secret Dan.
The Secret Dan.
Yeah, but that's
It's
the name now.
The Secret Dan.
Yeah.
you guys could have said, "Oh, sure, we'll sing a song." You could have made up anything. We would all be going, "Wow."
That is true.
Remember,
But
we just had the conversation about the bad singing, and I fear that
Yeah.
we would
since
have
we
to put
already
into
put a guy
application.
down
Yeah,
because he
right?
was a drunk
I just
singer.
grabbed shirtless.
well,
I've
got
had 2 cortados, so
too much caffeine. All right. Well, thank you for listening to us. Thank you for being here. Again, Rob, Southgate, everybody with Southgate Media,
Oh, yeah.
thank you very much. All the sponsors. This whole thing is cool. And that's
and-
a Tunes for a Minute.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
you can check out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Tunes
you
for
go.
a Minute. We're on Instagram, just at Tunes for a Minute. Facebook, Tunes for a Minute. Twitter, at Tunes for a Minute.
Yeah, the podcast,
Stitcher,
Stitcher,
yeah,
yeah.
iTunes, Google Play, all that good
And
stuff.
we'll have this up, this song the secret song from Secret Dan called Secret Dan.
Yes, that will be
up
released
and a
within-
secret date
Yeah,
sometime
at
in
a
the
secret
near
date.
future.
We're not gonna say anything about the dates. Yeah, good call. All right, thanks again.
Thank you.
And that's that.